grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy to say, so they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say, so they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Pistons, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. MP out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson into the 3. And for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. And it's Prince in at the 3. You know, Shams, back in 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year extension to stay in Milwaukee. It keeps him with the Bucks until, 2027, I think.
Exactly, and it provides the Bucks with stability moving forward. And there was talk, if Giannis Antetokounmpo tests free agency in the summer of 2025, what does that hold for their future? But he commits. He made a strong statement in committing. But at the end of the day, Kevin, getting to the finals and winning another championship is the goal.
And they thought, Shams, that Dame was going to be maybe that thing that triggered that, but it certainly didn't play out that way.
Drew Holiday. Gets traded, and they clearly missed him. But with Damian Lillard and Giannis, you know you have a chance to at least compete for a championship.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Portis sets the pick for Prince. 5 to shoot. Portis can't get it to go. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Heat. On the wing, MP. Covered by Giannis. MP against Antetokounmpo. MP dishes to Cunningham. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
There's the lob to Jackson.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. And stolen by MP. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to MP. Thompson, a screen on Portis. Pocket 6. Here's Hurt, driving inside, and a missed layup. And Prince has got the ball here for the Bucks, trailing by 2. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, Any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. And so it's Detroit with the ball. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Hurt the pass to Cunningham. Harris a screen on Jackson. The drive by MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Jackson has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 7 points. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So a moment now to see the story for MP.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest. Of the season, and by different, I mean better.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA, and when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. On the wing, Jackson. Prince outside. Pass to Lillard. Portis a screen on Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard. And no good. Cunningham with some nice D. MP against Jackson. MP outside. Harris setting the pick for MP. And MP throws it down.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use them and knock shots down off of them.
Giannis kicks to Prince. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
MP dishes to Cunningham. MP sets the screen for Cunningham. Back to MP. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's off from three-point range. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Pass to Prince. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Hurt the pass to Cunningham. MP sets the screen for Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organization, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Milwaukee's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Portis. Drops in the tray.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Here's MP. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Cunningham kicks to MP. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. MP's got 7 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Antetokounmpo inside. Harris is there. Jackson misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Down low, Duran, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Lillard, the pass to Prince. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. No good on the 3. The Pistons have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. So Shams, when the league brought in that 65-game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by, and that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA team and different accolades.
Yes, well said. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Malik Beasley comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for MP. And Dennis Schroeder's subbed in for Cunningham.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that three-point shot.
Prince finds Jackson. Kuzma with it. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Smith checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Taurean Prince. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. And a switcher also for Detroit. Howland, he's checked in for Harris. Free throw good, Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Ivy dishes to Beasley. Ivy a screen on Green. Green against Beasley. Here's Howland. And a miss there on the triple. Kuzma outside. Here's Smith. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your back. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Ivy. Here's Howland. The three-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Lillard, the pass to Green. Trent outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. For the three. That shot off.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Beasley against Green. Beasley kicks to Ivy. From outside, off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Kuzma outside. Pass to Lillard. Back to Kuzma. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. For 3, Beasley sends with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Green. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard against Schroeder. Ivy, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. 19 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Sims. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Ivy. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's Detroit as they wrap up the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Green. Then it's Gary Trent, and it's Porter in at the one. Green with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Green taking his time here. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider, but clearly that is something. Oh, what a move! Giannis!
How about using that 7'3" wingspan of his to gobble up offensive boards? Antetokounmpo making it happen on the glass.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP with a screen on Porter. Porter passes to Hurt. Here's the teardrop. Kuzma pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Stewart. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Giannis. Giannis says, get off me!
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo against Duren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
The first free throw is good. Well, we know it's been tough to win in Detroit for the Pistons. They've changed coaches again. Just 2 playoff appearances, Shams, in the last 15 years for this very proud and historic franchise. But there is, I feel, as you look at that franchise, hope. Do you see it as well?
No question, and it really starts with Cade Cunningham. I'm told the Pistons organization has all the confidence in the world in Cunningham. First pick in the draft in 2021. He averaged 23 points, 8 assists per game, 6'6" point guard. Cunningham is someone the Pistons brass is very confident can be a franchise player, and he is their cornerstone moving forward.
He is a good starting point, I would agree. That's good from Durham. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Duran sets the screen for MP. The kick out to Cunningham. Harris a screen on Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Hurts. MP beats him for 2.
What heart by MP going through contact there and converting.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And Lillard kicks to Portis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kuzma's got 6.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his 3-point shooting.
Hurt the pass to Cunningham. MP with a screen on Lillard. And Cunningham with the basket on the assist by MP. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for Detroit. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Cunningham against Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Cunningham kicks to MP. Duran with a screen on Trent. Hurt the pass to Cunningham. Let's go. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. To the paint. The shot will not fall. Pistons shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. MP against Lillard. MP finds a gap. Screen by MP. Harris dishes to MP. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Portis. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Lillard. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Over Hardaway. It's hauled in by Harris.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
MP with a screen on Lillard. Cunningham's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Kicks it out to Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 9.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
And the dunk by MP. You know, Greg, there was a bit of a rough patch with this team's chemistry not too long ago. That seems to have been put behind them now.
And I think MP stepped up and helped smooth the transition, right? He empathized with where the fracture was coming from and made sure the team stayed on the same page. That's great leadership from the young star.
Harris a screen on Trent. Here's MP. Out to the right wing. Harris finds MP. Harris setting the pick for MP. It's MP muscling his way for two.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Kuzma. No good on the triple.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Hurt the pass to Cunningham. MP with a screen on Trent. And Cade Cunningham good for three. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Kuzma outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a different look here for the Pistons. Thompson, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Hardaway. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for MP. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Detroit's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Here's Ivey. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivey, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
They get a hand on it. He's looking for Duren and finds him. And that one is good. Duren's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Portis the screen. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 13 points.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Pass to Ivey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Detroit making a switch. Stewart's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
Milwaukee's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Lillard, a screen on Ivy. Jackson finds Portis. Kuzma against Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Kuzma against Ivy. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. And again, the Bucks miss. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
Prince against Beasley. Here's Lillard. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Ivy against Jackson. Back to Sasser. Beasley with a screen on Lillard. Here's Sasser. Beasley for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Lillard. Over Sasser. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Lillard. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Welcome to halftime. Let's start with MP. He has been fantastic.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Hey, they love us on social media. For instance, this comment from Quello Halfcourt. Why don't all of you dress like Shaq?
Hey, Shaq, let me see your phone for a second.
Nope, can't do it. Everyone knows there's top G14 classification on here.
Shaq, we know that Quello is your burner account. No one out there is asking us to dress like you. Stop it.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
man. How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Cunningham is out there with MP. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris.